Guys, this is probably the most intense novel I've ever read. Like, I've never felt so helpless in predicting the outcome of a story, but this book just changed everything. And it all started with a phone call. The day began just like every other Saturday in Phoenix County, a rural area of South Carolina. Bess Johnson wants to go see her dentist, and because she has no ride, she phones her uncle, who is the sheriff of Phoenix County. Now she phones him asking to borrow a car, but the car is in use and the only available vehicle is a Logos van, which, well, looks like a van. Now, Bess has never driven a van before, but you know what they say, life's too short not to try new things. So she gathers up her crew for a road trip. So she takes her daughter Kaitana and her niece Serena to go get them some Easter clothes. Her best friend Loretta follows up with her kid, and they all go on this road trip. I promise all these details are important. Just stick with me. Now, it happened on the return trip back to Phoenix County. While driving the van, Bess hit a cop side. She ignores it and she continues driving down to Phoenix County after the dentist appointment and the shopping. While on the major road to Phoenix County, she hears a loud popping sound. Tries to turn right, then the van veers to the left, and everyone in the van is screaming as the van heads onto a large mock orange tree and so guys, supposedly when you've got an accident case in the United States, you can sue the manufacturers of the van and the tires or whatever caused the accident. So this is a very big accident and it also means a very big case. So lawyers come swooping down like vultures, telling the survivors how fast their life can change if they agree to open a lawsuit against Tegano Motors, the maker of the van, and Universal Tires, the maker of the tire. So these survivors, they select baits and reaps firm with promises of millions if everything goes right. Of course, every big corporation is prepared for something like this, and Universal Tires, who seem to be the main focal point, has one hell of a lawyer on their side. Ted Bond has a really sparkling record and is almost sure that he can prevent Universal Tires from paying 8 figures in damages. But here's the problem. The plaintiffs, that is the accident victims, they are all African Americans, and the trial is going to take place in Phoenix County because that is where the accident occurred. But the jurors there, who are mostly African Americans too, by the way, they have a long history of giving out big verdicts in favor of local residents, especially against big corporations. Ted is determined to win this case, and bro, the intensity leading up to the trial is just out of this world. I promise you can never predict what eventually happened in the end. Like it was so unexpected. Now I'm gonna let it out there. I was all Team Bess and Sam Johnson right from the beginning. Sam Johnson is the owner of the van, that is Bess' uncle, because I felt a sympathy for the accident victim. So I just thought that they should be the one, having the upper hand in the case. And I never expected Ted Bond to just go all out and invest his entire life into the case. Like, he was so determined to win. But the issue I had with the plaintiffs was that their lawyers really wanted to milk these corporations, like wanted to suck them dry because there was a debt in the case, which is a big issue. So I followed the thoughts of one of the lawyers working for Ted Bond as the defending party. And he's also an African American, so it kind of relates to the plaintiffs. And what he said really got me thinking. You see, everyone deserves a fair trial, and the only way companies should pay a big amount in damages is if there is a manufacturing defect in the tires or the van. Now, I'm not going to tell you everything, right? Just go and check out the book yourself. There's a link in the description, and when you read it, come back and tell me what you think. If you were the judge, who would you have awarded the case to? So you all know that I strive to give you the best top shelf novels that should be on your read list, and this book was not lacking in that aspect. Like, I really enjoyed this book, and what's even better, this book was the book of the month for October 2023 at onlinebookclub.org, and that just shows how well received it was. Sometime in the near future, I may have an interview with the author, Tad G. Long, who is also a lawyer himself. So if there's anything you would like me to ask him, go on and note it down in the comments. I'll be watching. So I guess that brings us to the end of today's video, and I really do recommend this book for all readers. I mean, there's suspense, it's educational, it's fast-paced like an action novel. That was very surprising. So if you enjoy books like The Client by John Grisham, you are almost guaranteed to enjoy this one as well. So don't hesitate to check it out and come back and share your thoughts when you are done reading it. So guys, that will be all for now. See you next week, same time, same place. Bye for now.